All right, welcome everybody to the Ruben Yanes Fantasy Football League 2021 season. So I prepared this presentation just to make sure that everyone is completely up to date. We'll be going through most of the big information that everyone needs to know just to get ready for the season. All right, so first up, the draft will be held on either September 4th or Sunday, September 5th. Time to be determined. As it stands right now, unofficially, the draft is scheduled to be Sunday, September 5th at 2 p.m. However, this is your chance to let me know if you have something, that you can't get out of that you have already planned, or if you're going to be out of town, or if you can make it on one of the other days for whatever the reason. Just, if you have any input on that, let me know. Otherwise, it is set for Sunday, September 5th at 2 p.m. The draft will be a snake draft, just like always, meaning pick 1 through 12 and then 12 through 1 and so forth. There will be 15 rounds, and you will have 120 seconds to make each pick. As always, the champion will pick number 12, which is the Merced Vipers, and 1 through 11 will be determined at a later date. Keep a lookout for that video. It's going to be fun. Scoring this year, just like last year, I thought that it was really, really good. I thought it was a huge success. I thought everybody really enjoyed the PPR scoring. So this year, once again, and going forward, will be PPR. Something new that is happening is the new additional game will result in a 15-game season, which will mean that championship match will take place on week 17 as opposed to week 16 in previous years. It will be a $45 buy-in, and the payment will be accepted only electronically via any app. If you got an app, use it, because we can take it in any app, so no excuses. And payment will be due prior to the draft. So in order to draft, you must have completed the buy-in. The roster will be, as always, 15 total roster spots, 9 total starters, 6 bench players, and 2 spots for injured reserve. Your active roster will consist of 1 quarterback, 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers, 1 tight end, 1 flex spot, which can be a tight end or a wide receiver, 1 defense/special teams, and 1 kicker. All right, the divisions and playoffs. The divisions will exist only for scheduling. So there will be a division alignment setup, but that's going to be only on paper and only for scheduling reasons, just to make sure that everybody plays everybody, and it's just it'll just be more fair. And once the schedule does release, which again will be at a later time, please make sure to check it to make sure that you basically go against everybody at least once. There was some slip ups previously, so we want to avoid all those. So please make sure to check your schedule before the season starts. There will be 4 playoff teams, and they will be seeded, as always, 1 through 4. In ESPN Fantasy, there will be 1 league division, and then that is going to determine the playoff seedings. And the reason for that is just that we just want to make sure that the top 4 teams with the best records overall are the ones that make the playoffs. We don't want to accidentally leave out a team that deserves to be there. And in the playoffs, home field advantage will be worth 2 points. Miscellaneous. I will need everyone to update their team names. If at some point after the season starts you want to change your team name, that's fine. I just need to make sure that I have your final team name, at least what you want for the beginning of the season. If at all possible, please provide a logo that you would like to use, and that can come in any simple format. It doesn't, just anything is fine. if you do not provide a logo, then I will make one for you, and it's probably going to be more generic than you'd like. But I will need that, and the reason we need them is going to be for scoreboards and graphics and things like that. We are officially implementing a couple of rules. The first one being the SI rule. The SI rule basically means that as part of the league, that you are essentially promising that you are going to try every week in and week out, regardless of your record. Which, when it really comes down to, it just simply means set your lineup. If you set your lineup, that's it. That's literally all it takes. Just set your lineup, and that's it. It's quite that simple. Sometimes life, gets in the way or whatnot, but we do want to make sure that everyone has, everyone enjoys the experience, and the only way for everyone to enjoy the experience is for everyone to, to try and just try to win. That's it. And you know what? And if your record isn't that good towards the end of the season, hey, play spoiler. Because Sasuke, sometimes that's always fun. If you're not going to make it, just knock someone else out. The Gabe rule is extremely simple. It just means that if for whatever reason, whether you get screwed out of the playoffs or you just didn't make the playoffs, if you're not in the playoffs, you cannot drop your entire roster. You can't drop your roster, for whatever the reason. Also, lastly, follow the Facebook group. Everyone should already be in it because that's where this is broadcasting from. But if you can, also follow the YouTube channel. Just click the link, man. Subscribe. That way you'll get the information a lot faster. This will be the main method of delivering information to you guys. All right. So the trophy and prize money is as follows. First place is going to get $400. They will get a trophy, and they will get to, hang on to the championship belt for the duration of 1 year. Second place will get $100. The ceremony will be held prior to wildcard weekend, so likely it's going to be the second or third week of January. Other than that, I look forward very much to this season. I hope to see everyone at the draft. Make sure you mock draft if you can, if you want. All right, that's it for now, everybody. Good luck.